Let's move on then and focus in on power grid because that's on the editor's radar today. And Nikunj, we have been discussing the power sector as a whole. And given the overall valuation picture, the positive notes that have been coming in and a lot of triggers, what's the view on power grid?
Siavan, why has power grid popped up on our radar? We're taking a leaf from the Morgan Stanley report. Let's start with that. And Morgan Stanley has overweight on it. Now, a stock like Power Grid typically does well when the market are moving towards a defensive bias, and I will not be surprised given the levels and the valuation setup and the global setup that it makes sense to have some defensive exposure to your portfolio. See, simply looking at the Power Grid, and we all know that the entire space in the power sector is charged up right now, starting from transmission to utilities to capex providers. Just about everything in the power space is on a high voltage right now. I think Power Grid has underperformed. The construct of the lay of the land for Power Grid is quite supportive, given that the nodal agencies right now are looking at increasing the transmission capacity. So the big picture argument is strong. Valuations are attractive. Price to book is reasonable. The stock has underperformed, and I somehow feel, and I would like to endorse what Morgan Stanley seems to be indicating, that this entire power regulatory tariff, which is just a draft paper right now, markets feel that if implemented, it will have negative implications for the transmission companies. But as of now, that's just a discussion paper. Nothing has come out of it. So put all these factors together, and then you say that if everything in the power space is up, and if the tiny toons are right now doing Kathak and Bhangra, then why power? Yeah, I mean, it's like it is a defensive stock. You look at just about everything in the power space, especially the transmission space, is just on a different kind of tear. I think Power Grid is an institutional dominated stock, reasonable valuation, good big picture. The fear of this regulatory change, I think, is overdone. I will not be surprised that the stock from here starts outperforming for the rest of the year.
Do a breakdance or more.
Exactly.
Okay, that's the view, Aisha, coming in on Power Grid.